documentary from Junie. Listen,
So
that part of him talking
sad.
about his mood
Same.
was me and all of
Same.
us. And
Same. I was honestly so sad that I missed it. Like obviously, you know, compartmentalizing sadness.
yeah.
Because like Japan wasn't gonna get it until like 2025, like in January.
Yeah.
So we were gonna miss it no matter what. Uh, which kind of sucks. But I did end up getting like a poster. So
Listen, if any of the like other documentaries are to go by, they're either gonna release it on Weverse or on the streaming
yeah,
platform.
that's what I'm hoping
So
for.
so I'm not worried too much about it because I also missed it. Same with JK's when it first went live.
JK's I've
But
seen so many times. I mean, we also did see it in Japan because we had
there
tickets
you go.
to go and
But I'm
we
just
wanted the
like
photo card.
I know like the possibility of eventually seeing it is not going away. So I have high hopes that it'll be the
Yeah,
same
and they did
for
release
Judy's.
like more like a episodic of
Yeah.
the documentary, which apologies, I have not watched yet. I will, but
Listen, we have been busy, to be fair.
there's so much content. I'm trying to keep up.
Listen, like we're gonna be talking like at least mentioning the Runjin episodes. I still need to catch up. I've seen clips of all of them, but I still need to catch up because packing, trying to get through busy season and then surviving have been taking precedence, unfortunately. Um but we also got an MV from our Junie boy.
We did a surprise drop.
Yeah,
Boy,
so oh boy. So we got an official music video for Around the World in a Day with I mean I hopefully I pronounce this correctly. Moses Sumney.
I think
I
so.
think it's not too bad. Please don't come at me. I tried. But yeah, official music video coming out of nowhere. Nothing new here on the coming out of nowhere part.
No.
They've been pretty good with that.
Always happens, always happens.
Yep.
That's like probably one of my favorite songs on Right Place Wrong Person. Like I love that song. It's so good. The fact that we got a music video, I was like, yeah, this is great.
Just like slowly releasing more stuff. Sorry, I'm
I
so
mean,
tired.
he like he's been a lot more active on Instagram as well, so I feel like
Yeah, and with the release of the documentary, it makes a lot of sense as well.
yes.
I feel like it's very good timing to release like another music video with the documentary coming out, and
100%, 100%. Especially to
so
talk about the album like in general and especially because
yeah.
it's been getting so much and deserved
Oh yeah, he was
accolades and
yeah
rewards and
he one of the like top albums of
yeah,
2024.
in Rolling Stone, yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
Let's
Like congrats Judy, that's
let's
incredible.
go.
I mean, deserved. Like Right Place Wrong
Oh yeah.
Person like as a concept should get all of the praise that it deserves. She is an incredible album.
Oh yeah, I mean we've talked about this before. It's just like
Yeah.
Junie's execution. He does have a lot of experience, but once again, just proving how like that execution and the way that he does it is just like sets him apart in a lot of ways, and it's just always so well done and
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah.
and candy to my ears.
It's so good. It's so good.
Candy to my ears.
Candy to my ears. So good.
Um, but yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we had like three more episodes of Runjin that came out, so
Hmm.
like 12, 13, and 14.
Yes.
And I think they're technically doing one more.
Yes, where they're kidnapping Hobie.
Yeah, at least he's trying. He's trying very
Hobie
hard.
is so reluctant in that video. Like the teaser that they had at the end of the last one.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, you ready to record this tomorrow?" He's like, "No."
No, I don't want to.
He probably talked to Yunshin. I think that's what happened. Kobe talked to Yunshin, and Yunshin was like, "Hey,
Nah,
don't do it."
nah. He's gonna throw you into water. Um, while I'm wearing a full suit. Like I don't,
Yeah.
I can't.
While I'm being thrown into the water when I had the answer right, and so I need retribution.
I need my retribution. Him with kids is like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like with that little kid, it was so
Oh my
cute.
God, they were like hyping him up. He was like, "Oh, blind date, blah blah blah." Gets a kid.
Gets a kid.
But he's
That's the
also
blind
just
date.
like so freaking
So
adorable.
cute. Oh,
The okay, my
oh.
favorite part is just like the kid wanting to add the freaking like I don't know what it was, like a pita bread on the pizza, and he's like, "No,
No.
we're not doing that. This is
Kid's like, what the
hurting."
heck?
It's like this is hurting my pride. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of get it because if you add another like thing on top of the pizza, then it's not a pizza, it's a freaking quesadilla.
Or a calzone.
Yeah,
I
but it's
mean,
still not an actual pizza.
we can make a calzone. That's cool.
Well, Jin was not about it.
No, Jin was ready to fight that child.
At one point, he was just like, "I'm so tired, dude." He was just
Oh,
ready to go
Jin.
home.
Oh, Jin. You did this to yourself, my guy. You
Yeah, that
decided
was purely his
to.
idea to do Run Jin.
Yeah, I'm like, you decided all of this. Just so you know. Like, this was all your idea.
But hey, we can't say that he doesn't listen to Army because we've been
That's true.
so vocal about Run BTS and how much we miss it. That
That is true.
homie comes back and it's like the first thing he does is he goes and hug 1,000 armies, and then basically does Festa by himself, and then
Yeah.
he starts recording 15 episodes of Runjin.
And then he's like, yo, I'm gonna throw a concert in here because why the hell not? I'm gonna do
Yep.
all this stuff. And I love that the difference between him and Hobie. Hobie was like, nah, fam, I'm gonna go to the States and like disappear for like
Yeah,
a month.
he's like I'm going to LA and like
I'll see you
nobody's
later.
gonna know. It's like, but yeah, speaking of like the concert for Jin, we got a whole bunch of the stages from the Running
So
Wild stages.
good.
Um,
The behind the
this
scenes with him and Wendy, so funny.
okay, he was just like, "Girl, where's your third lung? Like,
It's
what is
crazy.
this?"
Her voice is insane.
Yeah, she has a
Wow.
range that is absolutely phenomenal.
It's impressive, honestly.
And I
I
feel like it's not talked
Wow.
about enough.
No, it needs to be way more talked about. I also find it really funny that they also like the editors also had caught on to the social distancing thing that we had mentioned and put that into the like into the captions.
Hmm.
I was like, oh no.
We can't, okay, we cannot hide from the members nor their editors. We have established this
No.
years ago. And the fact that
Uh,
we think that we are smarter, um,
we are not.
just re-improves the fact that we are clowns.
We are clowns. We are not. I find it really funny that we just got like so clowned on that. Well, and he got clowned on that.
But honestly, is like Jin is like one of, if not like the member that's like the most fun to clown on.
Oh yeah. Well,
He's got the best reactions.
he does. Oh God, he's so funny.
He's
Uh,
got the best reactions.
I love him so much.
It's like, are you kidding? We mentioned J-Hope. We got the behind the
Yes.
scenes from him throwing that first pitch for the Korean series.
He's so cute. For what? Hobie. Ugh. He's obviously like changed and grown and all this kind of stuff, but also like he has not changed at all. He's still very much like goofy and like lovable and like such a sunshine.
Yeah, it's like you can't take J-Hope out of J-Hope.
It's
If
true.
that makes sense, like if
Yeah.
you know what I mean, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there is, yes, he matured, yes, like there has been some change, but also J-Hope is J-Hope, you
J-Hope
know?
is J-Hope. At his core,
Hobie is Hobie.
he like has not changed.
No. He's just our goofy little guy.
He's a goofy guy.
A goofy little guy.
Love him so much.
Okay. So, while we were gone,
Yeah.
remember when I say that like Tay has been a problem and is a problem, and I've been saying that since I became an army back in 2019.
Hmm.
Okay, so first things first, Homie drops a fucking teaser and he's basically naked. And by that I mean he doesn't have a shirt on.
Yeah. It's confusing in many ways that
And
I
so
was not
we're just
expecting.
over here like living our best life. And then once again, J- he drops this out of fucking left field. And we're over here trying to pick up our jaw from off the floor.
Yeah.
And then he comes out with Winter Ahead with Park Hyo Chin.
We should have seen this coming because Tay always, not always, but always has a wintry
Yeah,
Christmas
he's like the
track.
king of the holidays.
He's the
Let's
king of
just
the holidays. We have gotten a release from Tay pretty much like every year
yeah.
when it comes to wintertime, and especially like in November, December, I can always count on a Tay release because I know that a
And
wintry type song is
he's got
coming.
like the perfect voice for that type of music.
He really does. And we actually technically got two releases this year because he also did his collab with Bill Cosby.
Yes, which again did not
Incredible.
expect
Did not
personally.
ex- did not expect, but absolutely love it. Tay,
But yeah,
I like
we
what are we
have
doing?
literally no words because obviously we got like all the behind stuff, visualizer from the
Yes.
different versions, the
We're also getting a
tunes.
new version like coming out like tomorrow or something or on Friday. I honestly don't know because I was not paying close attention to when it was coming out because there's too many releases and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever.
We're just trying to do our best over
I'm just
here,
trying to
and
exist, you know?
honestly,
I'm just trying to
the
exist.
holidays is already very overwhelming, and
There's just so much going on, bro. I like just got back and all this stuff is happening.
like I'm trying to like not bonk head first, you know.
Yeah, just
But
ugh.
and then in the last BTS news, this is like very fresh. It's not even
So
12
fresh.
hour. It's not even 12 hours old as we are
No.
recording this. JK came home.
Jungkook. Cook.
He came and serenaded us for like a solid 2-3 hours.
Cookie. JK.
I miss this dude. He also gave us a tour of his like a part of his house.
His new
Showed us
house.
how like nicely decorated and clean it is.
He has
Homie
definitely
built a club in his house
he really did. But only for like doing
himself.
karaoke with Army. Like
Only for himself.
only for himself, which honestly is a vibe. Like I kind of love that for
Oh
him.
yeah.
I will say, like, I'm glad that he moved finally because of
Yeah.
the amount of weirdos, and you know who you are, who are coming to his house. Don't go to their houses.
Do not do that.
Don't leave gifts. He has said multiple times, like in his lives, that he cannot accept gifts. If you want to send him a letter, go on to Weverse and type it out or send it to the company, but do not send it to his personal address. We don't need to know that
Do
information.
not send this to his personal address. Do
It's
not send
weird.
it to the military base.
Yeah, don't. It's weird. Stop.
If you
Stop.
want to
Stop.
send him a physical letter, send it to Hybe.
Send it to Hype. Or, you know what? Better yet, just type it on Weverse and tag him in it.
There you go. Stop being weird.
Stop being weird. It's weird.
It's really weird.
It's very weird.
It's really weird. But yeah, so essentially it's like good old days, like the same lives that well, so same type of lives he would do like a year
Yes.
ago.
Yes.
Just come hang out, talk,
Well,
serenade us for a
the
couple hours.
the surprising part to me was like he posted a Weverse like notice first and was like, "Hey, I miss you." And I was like, "Aw, that's really nice." And then like was it like 10 minutes later he was like
Yeah.
live and I was like,
Yeah, literally I was just trying
"What is
to
going on?"
work. I was literally just trying to work.
I
It's
was
like
in bed, like scrolling through TikTok, and then I'm like getting this notification, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm like sitting over here, like doing my work, because this is like my work computer, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just over here doing my work, and then I get a notification on one of the Discords I'm in, and like, hey, JK is live, and I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
And so I
Yeah.
log into Weverse on my personal computer. And so I have him up here, and then I'm trying to take calls at the same time. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so
Yeah,
pretty and I love you. I was like, but
I
also,
know.
like, your wall bed.
I literally saw a tweet that said, literally none of us are getting work done today. And I
Mm-mm.
was like, yeah, that's very accurate.
Well, also, just the fact that it's like right before the holidays, like, the closer you get to the holidays, a lot of people is like the less amount of work you do,
Oh, yeah.
or like you're motivated to
So
do.
I'm normally not doing like less work when it comes to holidays, but now I'm just doing none because I'm
Listen,
just watching this
I
man
I told you
sing.
earlier, like the last 30 minutes of my shift today, I was literally just sitting in my friend's stream, like in their
Yeah,
chat, and I was just like, I'm doing zero work right
doing
now. I'm
nothing
sitting
right now.
here hoping no calls come in, and I was just vibing because I
I'm
had like
doing
this headache, and I'm
nothing.
like,
Yeah, yeah,
what is
yeah.
going on?
I think like he's such a he's so cute. I love him so much. Also him saying that he didn't want to do any BTS songs until they're back together is like made me want to just crawl into a
Cry.
ball and die and just cry my eyes out.
Look,